It's time for Hot Wheels. Beat that for Nintendo DS. Made by the same devs as Pac-Man World 3 DS. Which I call the most coolest game I've played for DS Destruction. A game that's so bad it's good, essentially. And it's very funny, you know, that's that sort of thing. It had one beginning cutscene, one ending cutscene, and nothing in between. What was the story of that game? I don't know. What the story of this game is that it's 15 hours long, apparently, according to how long to beat. So probably gonna be on this one for a while. We'll see. This is gonna be the podcast section of DS Destruction, where we'll play we'll play this racing game for a while and talk about random stuff the whole time. That's how it goes. That's how it goes with racing games on, constant completion projects like this. But yeah, this game features many unique levels across 3 different zones. There's also a 4th zone, the bowling alley, that's not available in DS version, unfortunately. And there are 30 playable vehicles in this game, with some vehicles being exclusive to the DS version, while others are exclusive to the console and PC versions. But yeah, gameplay consists of, racing, obviously, yeah. But there's also vehicle combat to be done and power-ups to be gotten as well. To be expected, honestly. I've played a N64 Hot Wheels game before. That game was kind of cool. I also had Hot Wheels Stumped Driver on Game Boy Color as a kid. That game is also really cool, but it's also really hard too. But yeah. There are 4 game modes in this, including Eliminator mode, where the last place car is eliminated every 30 seconds. And Rampage mode, where you need to destroy a set amount of cars to win. So I'll probably play some of that during this. Or maybe the Game will force to play some of that during this. We'll see. But for now, let's play the game. Let's do it. Gaming. Beat that. That was their slogan back in the day too. Don't know if it still is. It might still be as well. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look it up later. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I haven't seen the Activision logo in forever. Interesting. Mattel Games. I just then put their name on it, and HumanSoft made this. Alright, cool. Sure. There we go, HumanSoft. There they are. Whoa! Didn't know they had my jam in this game. Sheesh! Damn, on the keyboard? Damn! This looks pretty cool already, I'm not gonna lie. This intro is selling me on the game for sure. It's 8% of the game cartridge? That'd be... Yeah, probably. That wouldn't shock me. Beat that! This game's a possible 100% DS? What? Oh no! In terms of the hard difficulty, it's impossible to beat because I forgot to include a shortcut that exists in other versions? Oh. I see. Well then. I'm gonna turn the sound up just a little bit as well. Hopefully I don't get my ears blasted because of this. Let's try that right there. Maybe it's a little better. But yeah, let's go. Bam bam. Alright. Alright, my profile. What's my name? Chat, what's my name here? How many characters do we get? We get 5 characters? Alright, we have 5 characters to work with. What's my name, chat? What's my name here? I have 5 characters to work with, just like nothing. I could do Kirby. I do like Kirby. I'm gonna go Kirby. Shout out to Kirby. Can you get Shaft Drift in chat, please? Oh. Didn't realize that's what it was. Okay, well, whatever. We're Kirby! That's what we are. Oh, except, there we go. All right, it's challenge and media gallery. What's the, I have to unlock them. Okay, is it real life pit crew photos? Excuse me. It looks like a real life pit crew photo. What the hell? Well, I gotta unlock that for sure. Now I'm curious. Yeah, there's only 3 things here. Hold on. Is this really gonna take me 15 hours? There's no way, right? That was it. Like that. Was, okay, never mind. There's zones in between here. Okay, here we go. Quick race, eliminator, rampage. Okay. So it looks like okay. So here's where it really extends, I guess. So we have to do all 3 of these in the same area. It seems okay. And then there's these 3 areas, and then there's these 3 difficulties, I guess. I assume that's it at that point. So there we go. That explains the length a little bit, but we'll see if that takes that long. 12,000 Hot Wheel points and a opponent with a rocket. Okay. That's secondary, though. It's fine. It's chill. That's some terrible speed right there. Bully Goats. Formulator. Fandango. I'm just looking purely at stats here, by the way. Cool one. What else? Wait, hold on. What is thrust? Why is there a thrust strat? Brutalistic. Rapid transit. Chicane. So fast. Drift 24/7. Zero grip though. Cove lights, and they're all rest of these are locked. Okay. I kind of like so fast. I kind of like that a little bit. That or probably maybe Rockster. Let's go so fast for now. Frank, Fred, Ed, John, Carby, Tsuyoshi. Beat that! Okay, the rings are something. Alright, it's R to shoot my thing. That's cool. Alright. It's pretty obvious where it goes well, it seems. Because of the lines on the floor. That's good as well. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Whoop. Let's go and shoot these. Oh, I get more rockets. Yippee. I can't shoot them behind me, so I have to hope someone's in front of me, I guess. I haven't tried actually drifting yet. I keep getting drift bonuses, but I'm just like pressing left and right. That's not what that's about. Whoa! This is really jank looking. That's a really jank looking loop there, but that's okay. The laps are a little bit long, but I'm here for it at the same time. I don't know. The music is very quiet during races. I can hear it just a little bit, but it's pretty quiet. Which is certainly a decision. I'll see if I can turn it up soon. I thought it was a boost. I didn't think that was like a shield. It's like a pulse around me. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know what my Hot Wheels meter does. Oh! I pressed Y and it reset me to the location. For whatever reason. So I guess if you get stuck on something, you press Y to reset yourself. X, I don't know what X does right now. I pressed it. Nothing's really happened with it. R is just IMs. L, I think might be some sort of drifting thing? I don't know what L does. I'll check the options after this. Maybe it has something there, but yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I should see about doing too is tricks. So you can do tricks in like all the Hot Wheels games I played. This one maybe not, but we'll see. I do like how the races are at least a little bit sizable. That's pretty neat. Alright, back in front does nothing. Back and forth is nothing right now as well. I tried that. I don't know what the Hot Wheels meter is down there, but I filled it up at some point. Yeah, nothing drastic on the easy so far. Something's happening when I press L. Like I can hear something, but yeah. Next to Ward and 4 flames. All right. Let me go ahead and see something real quick. All right, options. Audio options and credits. Okay, so here we go. It's just lower volume by default. That's weird. Okay. Hopefully you can hear it a little better now. Also, yeah, total flames 4 out of 585. Hopefully 585 is not all I need. I'll probably call it good once I do everything here, honestly. I don't need like everything on it. I'll need all the flames to beat this, honestly. Well, first place for 40 seconds right through the shortcut area. I have to select the same one every time? Oh no. It was so fast. Alright, where the hell is the shortcut? Let's see. Yes, I didn't get controls at all. I got no controls, unfortunately, so... I guess I'm just kind of shit out of luck. I've pressed all the buttons. Do I have to touch the touchscreen, maybe? Nope. Well, I don't have it yet, so whenever I do get it, I guess we'll touch the touchscreen and see if there's anything. I haven't tried that yet. Maybe that's something. Can you imagine how was the Super Nintendo dual screen system look like? Yeah. Yeah. What's a pause? It's not too bad so far, but it's also not really anything at the same time. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. There might be some sauce. At least controls well. I'll give it that. Okay, most get 584. That's totally fine. I don't know why I jumped on there, but I jumped on something, I guess. I don't think going off-road does anything for me either. Or anything bad for me, rather. It can't be as Nothing Burger as the last game I just played a little bit ago. That's for sure. Because that was, like, definition of Nothing Burger. At least there's like challenges and some sort of guidance here. I'll give it that. The My Sims racing it? I have not, no. I've done 0 My Sims games so far. They've been on votes a few times, but like none of them have won so far. I'm sure at some point I'll play some though. I mean, I'll have to, but you know. Ah! Yeah, honestly, it's not a bad racing game so far. I don't know what the shortcut was, but I guess I got the shortcuts, so that's cool. All right, Rampage. Hit 3 opponents before time runs out. I can do that. I can do it. I can do it 9 times. That's a select from the gang every single time. That's really annoying. That's it, Buster. Get over here. You're about to get hit. Stinky. Bam. Okay, I have to actually destroy them, I think. Maybe. Like that. Great. I'll grab my stuff. I don't know what that I don't know what that was. 500 points. That didn't really do anything. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Apparently drift points as well. There we go. We got it. All right, cool. Nothing to worry about here. I think I just saw the car shadow from below where it was. That's cool. I forgot one more of those. Honestly, if the goal is to like destroy a bunch of cars, I can probably just go backwards on the track and be fine. That probably accomplished my goal just fine if I just did that. But at this point, I'm too far in. I'm too committed. There we go. Alright, cool. We did it. Next reward in 1 flames. Alright, bedroom brawl. 12,000 Hot Wheel points right through the shortcut area. We gotta find the shortcut, I guess. I gotta select the same car every time. I have to go all the way over. Alright, what else can we get? Okay, we got Drift Kings 24/7, The Demon, Burlesque, 16 Angels, Super Tsunami, Muscle Tone, Bone Shaker. We gotta use Bone Shaker when we get that one. Battle Spec. That's certainly a car. Synchro, Vulture, Hollowback, Diesel Boy, Spin Buster. That's a fine game move right there. That's what that is. Carbide, Power Bomb, which has max stats, so it's definitely the best one. Probably can't get Power Bomb though if we can't 100% the game. Yeah, we're getting so fast. These bad names are cars? That's a great question. I have no freaking clue. Wee. Yeah, it's a very simple racing game. I'm here for it. Is that a landmine? It is. Kaboom! Is this a shortcut right here? Is that what they're gonna call it? No. No, I see it. I see the shortcut. Isn't that the last area there? I think I saw it. Hopefully I remember to go there, though. Oh, we are speeding. Hello, Berta. Oh, there's my boost. Okay, there we go. I just put flames behind me. Hey, hell yeah. Stinky. Hey, Stinky. All right, cool. There we go. There's the boost. Hell yeah. Yeah, right through here. There we go. That's a shortcut. It might be. I don't know. Wouldn't shock me, I guess. I don't know what that did. I assume it's like if someone's around me, I just zap them or something, but I don't know. Alright, we got our other goal. Nice. That's good for me. I think. Maybe. Something happened. I can't use my thing. Now I can use my thing. Wee. Almost lapped somebody. Almost lapped them. Take that, Peter. We'll see. I'll play through all these and see what happens. That's what we'll do. I think we'll call it good after we play through everything here. But I'm not gonna 100% the game. We'll play until we have nothing left to do in this, which might take multiple days. At least one other day, probably. Info of weapon from the bath? Okay. For the bath, I guess. I don't think it is, but maybe. I didn't read anything about that, at least when I made the graphic for this. I don't think the post can get hit in front of the bath because like I'm already ahead right now. I don't know if they can get me. Also, they're not even using the items to get me. Never mind, now they are. I'm way too far ahead, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll probably do all 3 difficulties. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, there's the bath over there. I see it now. That's probably for just 100% though. Like, I can still beat it, but I just won't get hundo. I don't know if I unlock the very final course if I 100% the game, or if it's just like I unlock the final vehicle if I 100% the game, you know? So we'll see when we get there. We'll see for sure. Did you do the exact same jump and drift points in a row? I think I did. What is this? Oh. There's a water bomb in front of me. That's what that was. Intriguing. Sunset Ravor I played on Game Boy Color as a kid. Apparently a lot of people play it on PC, which I had no idea had a PC version for a long time. But, yeah. Just imagine any of the shortcuts flag as shortcuts? Oh, okay. Gotcha. But I don't think you need the Hundos game to beat it. At least I hope not. I guess we'll see on that one. We'll see when we get there for sure. Yeah, they lost all their value. No. Why are they out of the box like this? Oh. You had nothing for it, not even acknowledgement? I had a feeling, yeah. That's good to know, though. Thank you. I had a feeling it was like that. Cause like, what else would it do? You know, it's a game made by HumanSoft. You know, people made Pac-Man World 3 for Nintendo DS. It's just the most acoustic game I've played so far. I didn't expect anything from that. We're going so fast. Where can I unlock a car? Can I unlock this one? Accepts. No. Alright, we're going so fast. And zoop. Still have no idea what the Hot Wheels meter is on the bottom right. I still have no clue what that is. That's done nothing so far. There we go. I've pressed so many buttons and still don't know what it does. Oh, apparently I had another goal. I don't know what I hit, but cool. There we go. And it's done. Supercharged version of a weapon? But how do I use it? Is it just like a passive thing? I have to put it for 3 seconds and put it with the Tesla. I guess it's the start there. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Well, I have no idea how to activate it. I pressed like every button, including touchscreen as well. I have no idea. Did that count as drafting for 3 seconds? I think that, maybe I was the one that unlocked. I have no idea. Also, what is that? What's that noise? Is that the mechanical keyboard typing? That's weird. Someone used a weapon against me that makes it so I can't use my weapons for a bit. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, for now, this is kind of like the podcast episode of DS Destruction, if you will. In a way, because, like, you know, we're kind of just doing the same thing for a while. That's how racing games are. So, yeah. I'm also Twilight Princess. That's pretty cool. I beat City in the Sky today. Played for a few hours earlier, and, yeah. Only have Palace of Twilight left, I'm pretty sure, and then, like, the end of the game after that, so, as far as I'm aware. So that's pretty cool. That game's a lot of fun. It's like Ocarina of Time, but, you know, modern. I think that's why people like it so much. That's why I like it too. I like Ocarina of Time 3D. The game's fun. But yeah. That's what's going on with me. shouts to Zelda. Y'all heard of Zelda series before? Y'all heard of that thing? It's pretty neat. I think it's pretty neateroni and cheese. I don't know. Y'all heard of this Zoldo thing? Version 7 DS version, the bowling alley? Yeah, it's not in this version. I put in that graphic earlier. There's no bowling alley. It's very unfortunate. I want to go bowling. Unfortunately, we have to wait until Sideswipe to go car bowling, it seems. So, yeah. That's how it be. Hey, Mataz, and thank you. I will beat that. Should be on the lookout for a shortcut. I think I might have passed it right there. That might be the shortcut back there. I'm not sure. They're just going straight over here, I guess. Which I think I can just straight up do. Go. Not sure how many courses there are in total. There's a tournament, apparently. We've played through 3 of them, I think. Yeah, 3 of them so far. There's one more after this. I assume there's more courses after that, but I have no idea. Place finish for 40 seconds, boost over finish line. Okay. I don't know how to boost. I don't know how to boost at all. They never told me how to boost. Yeah. I'm seeing no rubber banding either. It's very strange. They just kind of go, and then eventually we get too far ahead of them. Yeah, they're all very bunched up over there still. Zip zap. I don't know what I just did, but I got a goal. Good for me. I'm so good. I think. I'm just gonna see if I can do this real quickly. Nope, it's cut off. Never mind. Wrong way. Yeah, I couldn't see the wall from the angle there, so I guess that would explain it. Cars just being exposed to superior to others? Oh, absolutely, yeah. But it's usually how it goes in racing games. There's always got to be like the good cars and the bad cars. Whoop. That's usually how it goes, though. Like, normally in a game like this, like, there's like there's some really good cars, there's some really bad cars, and you can challenge yourself with the really bad cars, but I don't want to do that. I pick the good ones. But if you wanted to, if you liked the game enough, you could pick the bad ones. Oh, oops. That's right, it's elimination race, I forgot. I totally forgot about that fact. So we're gonna win, like, pretty soon. There we go. Like right now, actually. Or if the same car ability? Yeah. Not in this case so far. not so far, at least. Runs out. You got it, boss. Can afford to heat up the wheels first for there's some cold wheels. No. I feel bad for them too, honestly. What an unfortunate life to live. See car going lock of cheats? That's wild. Sheesh. Beat that. There we go. Damn, not from downtown. From downtown. They just fell off! They just fell off right there! They keep falling off! Hold on. Look at the map, look at the map. Oh, never mind, they crossed this time. Okay, well, there we go. Anyways, I have to blow up one of them back here. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, it's 3 out of 4. Okay, well, I need to now catch up to the other ones. Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter who I hit, apparently. I can just hit any of them. That's fine. Hell yeah. Should we call it Kirby Air Arrows? Eat that? I agree, this should have been called that. You're spitting with that one. Anyway, since weapon pickups, drift over to the finish line. Alright. Still not unlocked another car yet. So I guess I'll just keep using the car I'm currently using. So fast. Has maxed out stats. Must be the last one then on the list. Because like that has maxed out stats, so that probably check out. There's that desktop asset that we reuse again. And zoop. What? Oh! I see. All right. That's not what I expected from that. A little too many zoomies there, I guess. Had a little glimpse of the world around us. Sheesh. Welcome to the real world. It's hollow and empty. Enjoy. Alright, we got my goal there. Nice. I forgot the other goal was, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. Wonder how we unlock cars. Oh, hey, look at that. 2 out of 2. I don't know what that was, but cool. Good for me. Yes, if you boost off of that, then you just like nosedive and clip through the world. That's wild. Oh, here we go. Yes, it is for supercharging your items, which is not really a thing you need to do unless I get like a boost of some sort. So what does this do now? Let's see. It's a more straightforward rocket, I guess, is what that is. Which I don't need right now because there's no one around me. But yeah. Okay, so that's what that mirror is for. If I get a boost at all, I'll use the supercharge for that, but like that's about it. I guess until then, my L button's useless. It's weird because I used the L button earlier, but maybe I used it while I know items. That's probably why I didn't know it. I was just thinking until now. Intriguing. Yeah, burn it to the ground missiles. That's a certified chassis evil moment right there. Can I get through here? Oh, man. Come on, let me through here. Come on. Alright, fine. I'm far enough ahead where I can just do that, so it's okay. I just mess around there for a bit. I was very morbidly curious. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, so like I use the supercharge right here, because this is the boost right here. Once I can, of course. Which I might be able to do, because I'm about to finish this race. Come on, turbocharge, supercharge. Blue flames. Goodbye. All right. Strange. It stops following me after a bit. Okay, eliminator. Supercharge 2 weapons. Okay, there we go. Yeah, still don't have it. I'm just checking every time at this point. And we're in first. I think that sound just all of them just running into each other over and over again. I think that's what that sound is. I don't know what else it would be, honestly. Try to play Hot Wheels Unleashed. I think I played that one on Steam. I tried that like a year ago because it's on sale. It's all right. It's definitely okay for sure. Ain't too bad. Didn't really grip me too much though. Do I supercharge just by getting points by drifting and stuff? Maybe? Looks like it. Okay, there we go. That's how I do that. Okay, there we go. Where are they going? They just went off the course. I assume that's like a shortcut of some sort, maybe. But I just saw them all like go off the course there. That was really strange. Alright, zoop! I don't know why I didn't get points for that, but whatever. That also gave me no points for whatever reason. Alright, drift! Great! Okay, I thought the points was how I got the Super Mirror, but I'm not getting that through points. I don't know what's happening with points. It seems underlaid in some way. So I don't know how I get the second turbocharge here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but whatever. Thanks for streaking, gamer. Alright. I'm on a rampage. So Game Pass, don't really care for it. Where's some of the arcade races right now, anyways? Like, where's some of the examples of that? Yeah, I wasn't super impressed with that game myself. It was very okay. That's the most I have to say about it, really. Alright, so I get the same car multiple times in a row. I've learned this now. I knew... Nope. I'll have to wait for them to be okay again, I guess. Hello? Never mind, does not count. They have a shield right now. We're playing this. Oh, nice, nice. And yeah, it's not much right now. It's not a whole lot, but it's okay. It's definitely passable, which is what I expected, considering the devs are the Pac-Man World 3 DS devs, you know? I expect this game to be, like, passable, but broken in some way. Right now it's broken, like, not even a fun way, because, like, it's just... There's no rubber banding, and sometimes it glitches out like that, but, like, that's about it, you know? Oh yeah, Sonic All-Stars Race Transform is great. Yeah, I played that game years ago. That game is sick. Wreckfest, not heard of that one, but that sounds cool already. I'm too far from anyone else. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Never mind, I have to wait for other people to come up here. Or just race, or just do this and find them. There we go, that works. Okay, cool. That also works. Alright, we unlocked bedroom tournaments. Here we go. Thanks to everything for rookie then. 6,000 Hot Wheel points and 10 points of weapons. Okay, sure. By the flower devs. Okay. It's one of the better car races for sure, yeah. I know they also released another recent like Sonic racing game. I saw some people play when it came out, but I haven't seen anyone like mention it at all. Except for the people I saw it play when it came out. Actually, is even fully out? It might have been a demo or something. Either way, like, yeah. I don't think the game just like died immediately or what, but yeah. If it's just like a demo, like hopefully it's out. Hopefully it's out soon, I mean. Right into that. It's open beta. Okay. Cool. I had a feeling. That's good to know. Thank you. Hopefully the game is pretty fun. That's a great Sonic racing game a few years ago. Which one's that? I am not familiar. Oop. No, I don't think about Team Sonic Racing. I assume that's the game we're talking about then. All I know is that like next racing game I'm playing for this is Sonic and All-Star or Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, I think that's called. And apparently that game's pretty good, so I'm looking forward to that. Because like a lot of DS racing games have not been super good, I won't lie. They've been pretty okay most of the time. Nothing like super amazing usually, but yeah, we'll see how. Hopefully that turns around at some point. Like this one's just okay, you know. It's very responsive and it plays well, but like that's the bar, I guess. I guess ATV All Ride's an exception. That game is pretty fun. It's something a little different from like other racing games. And like, you know, it was very butt rockcore. It was the music, so like I appreciate it for that. Yeah, pretty much. I agree, Sam. Like, it's very easy for a racing game to be like okay. It's a lot harder for it to be like really good. You know, that's just something a little different with the genre, in a way. Gotta do something to make it stand out a little bit more. Like the Burnout series, you know, it has all the crashing stuff in it, which helps in like not obeying traffic laws, which helps you out overall with like beating the games. You know, kart races in general have like I think it's went through the iron, by the way. That was weird. Kart races in general have like items and like drifts and boosts and stuff and like other things like that, make it like a little more exciting. But like, there's also a lot of racing games that are just, I don't know. You're riding a motorcycle in like a dirt stadium. Have fun. That's it. That's the game. Which I assume is gonna be a lot of those on DS eventually. There is, of course, like a Motocross X ATV games. I think there's only 2 of those though. But either way, there are like 4 like ATV games. I assume they're all gonna be like that for sure. But yeah, this game also has no rubber banding, it seems, so that doesn't help either, I would say. I assume once you get to the other difficulties, then things will really ramp up, but for now, yeah. That being said, they're not too far behind me currently. That's at least neat. It's something. Give me the Hot Wheels meter. Do it. Alright, cool. Supercharge. Zoop. Here's the shortcut I forgot to take last time. So we just get 3 boosts now? That's wild. Whoa! Don't want to fall off. You just get 3 boosts for the supercharge. It's broken. It's actually pretty broken. Hold on. It turned 1 boost into 3. They're like Hot Wheels Jesus or something. They turned my boosts into wine. Wow. You're so cool, Hot Wheels. Nice. What's up, Gleaming? Giving to you. There's, I forget which one it was. I think it might have been Burnout Revenge, but I tried playing it on Steam like last year sometime, I think before I moved, and I couldn't get it to work properly because of all like the RAM stuff I needed to do to make it work. I'm pretty sure it was Burnout Paradise. It's Burnout Paradise, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it had like some weird, was it Ubisoft or like Activision thing or something that made it just like strange to make work or something like that. It was, oh, because EA thing, that would do it. Yeah, yeah. I just like, couldn't get it to work for whatever reason. It was very strange. Oh, did they? I gotta look into that then for sure. I just wanted to play a racing game like, you know, like a year ago or so, and that's the one we had in Steam. Also, there's a guy behind me? Hello? This is unexpected. How is there someone behind me? There's rubber banding on this track? How? That doesn't happen. Very odd. Alright, well, I now have 3 boosts, so that's cool. I'll now use my 3 boosts to go fast. I gotta say, there's not really a reason for me to like stay on the course if I can just like avoid it sometimes, you know. I don't slow down if I go off the course even for a little bit, it seems. So I can totally just do that and get away with it, and there's no consequences. That's something I will keep in mind for myself. Big drift. Okay. Alright, almost got enough. Is that enough right there? Is that enough right there? Give me the turbocharge. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I got fast. That's not a bad mechanic there, honestly, the whole turbocharge thing. That's definitely alright. It's pretty broken when it comes to this, like the boost item though, because you get like you go from 1 boost to 3, which is insane, honestly. There we go. Take that, Ed. "2018 doesn't work on PC anymore." Yeah, I think that's definitely why then. Yeah. 10 negative reviews for not launching. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. Because, yeah, I experienced that. First, I experienced the original Burnout Paradise, trying to make it work on PC, and it just wouldn't work for me, so... Yeah. Fun stuff. I just wanted to play a Burnout game. I just wanted to freaking crash into people and have it be beneficial to me. I don't know. Oh well. Great. I'll grab my stuff. I mean, turbocharge that. Whoops. I'm pressing too many buttons on my computer. But in my DS. You know what I mean? My Nintendo Ds. I probably would if that's what it's about, I guess. Which, yeah, it's called Wreckfest. I imagine that's what it's about. Wait, someone's right behind me again? Excuse? Excuse? Squeeze me? Stop being right behind me. How dare you? Lose. Whoa there. Wild. Okay, now I can turbocharge this and we're good. Yeah, they just kind of go through there and not get stopped at all. That's weird. There's not gonna stop at the wire at all there. You know, like super slide that happens. Alright, well, I'll have this for a little bit. It's weird how they just don't burr band at all, and then like randomly sometimes. Okay, there's a shortcut there apparently. I now know this. They just won't rubber band at all for a while, then suddenly, bam, rubber band. Just out of nowhere. Like, one car will just do way better than the other ones. It's very odd. Alright, cool. Time for more fast. Which means I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna nosedive right here, I think. I did not nosedive there, let's go. That was weird that one time I nosedived there. Maybe I have to like brake there a little bit. That's probably what I have to do. It's probably a thing. Braking. Could be a feature. I think. Okay, the shortcut through here. There we go. Okay. Ah! Don't get me. Alright, cool, we're good. Doesn't matter, we won anyways, so that's fine. Exactly. I want to hold forward and win. I want to hold A the whole time and just absolutely destroy. Mini golf? Hold on. Wreckfest 2 came out recently, back in March? Ooh. Good to know. Alright, we got more places. We got more courses now. That's good. And we got a car. Cool. And we got player rating rogue, apparently? Whatever that means. Neat. Oh, I see. It's just our second. It's our second place that we unlocked. Alright, cool. That checks out. Alright, spooky sprints. 8 weapon pickups. Okay. Let's use our new car, I guess, because like that's probably should be the best car we currently can get. It's worse than my current car in terms of speed, though. But better in terms of like everything else. Yeah, my charge stat's better on this. I'm gonna use that because the charge stat's better. But I'm holding out for the next car, I think. That's annoying. Why would they do that? That's an annoying turn there. Sheesh. I just saw that shortcut there. Oh no. Good thing no one else saw it, or else I'd be in trouble. Or GMP, please destroys their weapon? What the hell? That's messed up. That's so messed up. Damn, someone here, it's mini golf. What the heck? Get some whimsy. Signs a mini golf enjoyer, Miss Ernest War Shasta. Alright, we got through there at least. I'm getting used to it. I gotta say though, I'm a little disappointed they can't do any tricks in this game, it seems. That's why I know the other Hot Wheels games I played for is like doing tricks like spins and flips and stuff. It's a bit of a shame that you can't really do that in this one. You just race and that's it. You race around like pretty cool tracks that have stuff going on in the environments, and I think that's pretty neat, honestly. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess Stunt Track Driver, the other one I play, like, that's all about like spinning and like flipping and stuff, which is really cool. And I think it's Hot Wheels World Tour, I want to say is what it is. The one in N64. That's also the same way too. You have to like flip and spin and stuff to get like more meter and like do boosts and stuff. It's really cool. Oh. But yeah, none of that in this game. That's a little unfortunate. I went right through the items. Unfortunate as well for me. Nope, no boosts. There's a boost. I used it immediately though, so didn't really supercharge it or anything. That's fine. We're like extremely far ahead of everybody else, so it doesn't matter at all. Alright. There's an ad playing in like 2 minutes that I can't snooze at all. So we'll do this next course, then we'll take a break after that. Which should be Eliminator Race, which shouldn't take it as long, I think. Yeah, Eliminator. There we go. Input with a rocket, pour a drift before the vampire. Ah, scary! Alright, time for Drift Kings 24/7. Wow. Alright, Glenn, Fred, John, Rubio, Chuck, and... Glenn, Fred, Rubio, John, Chuck. There we go. And Carby, of course. That's me. Can I get another Shaft Drift in the chat, please? Any Shaft Drifters? Oh, crap. My item. No. You're a Shaft Drifter. Hell yeah. I like to put like 3 of these in a row. Just 3 items lined up like that for me. But I'm not complaining about it, because that's a good thing. It benefits me. Okay, so there might be an ad playing in the middle of this race. But it's okay, it's just a linear race. Which, they're all getting stuck? Looked like they're all getting stuck over there. That was weird. Sorry, not missing much if it plays during this. Yeah, I'll pause as soon as it's done regardless, that's all I know. Buried all the cars. You shot missiles. All like 3 of them, I think. It wasn't a whole lot, honestly, but there were a few. I don't know where the vampire is. Was that the vampire back there? I don't know. Where's Edward Cullen? Where are they? Where's hashtag Team Edward? Every time we watched Twilight in Discord in preparation for Cena Twilights, remember that? That was a thing we did at one point. Thinking like, you know, we could test on any actual knowledge from the movie we watched from Cena Twilight. That didn't happen. They didn't ask me Jack Diddley for that movie. Nothing substantial at all. It was weird. Witch Doctor Way, interesting. But yeah, I gotta take a break real quickly. I'll be back soon with more of this. This game's been alright. It's been a competent racing game. We take those sometimes, but yeah, BRB. Enjoy this song while I'm gone. I'm back. Hello, it's me. I'm doing the thing again where I play DS games. Isn't that sick? Hell yeah. But yeah, this is essentially the podcast episode of DS Destruction, so let's talk about some stuff a bit. So I had an idea earlier for, you know what, I've been doing like those like tier lists every time I get to like a 100 game milestone or so for this project. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit this next time around. I was thinking I might do a like an award show sort of thing, and have a bunch of different categories for different games. You know, I think I might do something like that. Be a little different from my usual tier list, I guess. A little more high effort, but nothing wrong with that. I think I might do something like that in this case. Okay, I hit them. I didn't think I did, but apparently I hit them. That's cool. Just have awards for like random things, like I don't know, like best music, best like best gameplay, best use of DS touchscreen control, like best use of the touchscreen or DS mechanics in general, like I don't know, like stuff like that, you know. Best moment from this project, so like from the last 100 games, or like things like that, you know. I was kind of thinking of doing that. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but I'm not sure if I want to commit to it just yet. But I don't know. Biggest meme? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good one too. Have it all be like viewer submitted stuff, you know, like stuff that like y'all remember, you know. I love like stuff that I also curate too as well. But yeah, I was thinking like something like that. Now, Picross 3 is in the first 100 games. I'm talking like 201 through 300 at this point. Like those 100 games in this case. Which would be like, I think Teresia's 201, I want to say. So that's a contention for like worst game, for instance, you know? There we go. Stuff like that. Is get a chance to stay on other dimensions? Absolutely, yeah. And also like allows me to point out games that are kind of cool. Like Best Hidden Gem be a good one too for that. Like stuff like that be kind of cool. I can zhuzh it up a little bit beyond just those categories. Give it some good presentation and stuff. That's what I was thinking. So we'll take it all? Oh hell yeah. I'm okay with that too. This is kind of cool already. I'm like, this is interesting. All right. Also, we have better music now too. Pigment Mini was 201. Okay, well there we go then. So from that game until whatever 300 is at this point. I also kind of wanted to do some, like, something with, yeah, I saw the car shadows there below where they actually are. That's cool. I also kind of want to do, like, alright, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I want to do a thing at some point with this project where, like how like Spike Vegeta and PM2 Trilogy have like a fantasy sort of thing, trying to guess like what score I'd give for games whenever I play it ahead of time. Then like whoever wins, like they get like maybe play a game they're choosing or something like that. That's always a fun thing. I kind of think of doing that with this project too at some point. Make it like maybe like an every like 25 games thing or something, and I just pick 25 games that are coming up and just have y'all vote on that. Can maybe do that as well, make it a little more fun. Beyond just watching the games themselves, of course. The issue with that is I do like 0.5 scores sometimes. So I was kind of thinking we do like a 0 through 10, and then like one option it's just like if it's a 0.5 score or not. It's just like one thing. But I don't know if that'd be like a good thing to do, because I want to give 20 options every single time for every single game, you know? But I don't know, maybe I just give 20 options for all I know. That's kind of thinking of doing that. I should go on the left path at some point there. Yeah, that's his fast path. I should totally do that at some point. You play Return on Music Made Studios founder's own band? Yeah, that was ATV Wild Ride. That game was really good, actually. One of the better race games I played for this so far. Of course, I haven't played Mario Kart DS yet, but yeah. That was a really good one, though. Big surprise. But also, there's Renegade Kid, and Renegade Kid makes good games, but yeah. As no credit composer? Interesting. Wonder why, because, like, the music's been good so far. Could be royalty-free stuff, yeah, that wouldn't shock me at this point. Time for a game? Ooh. Because, yeah, you do have resources for that sort of thing, usually. Like, How Long to Beats is a good resource, obviously, but for me, personally, I don't have that for every game that I play. Some games I'm going into it and being like, this might take this long, we'll see. Like, Pets, Horses, Ranch we played earlier today, there's no time for that game. I just had to pray it wasn't too long, and yeah, it was nothing, but yeah. Sounds like I'm no composer. Interesting, okay. Might just be royalty-free stuff. Most of 5 times without going over gets a point. Most points at X amount of games wins. That's still a good idea, I'd say. I like that. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. I think it's really into DS in this era. A lot of these games don't have the credits of movie games. I don't know about that. I've not really had issue with that so far. Maybe not the full credits. I guess we're talking like actual credits on movie games, and yeah, but like in terms of the game being there on movie games at least, like that, I've not had an issue with that so far at least. But I guess I haven't checked the credits too much, so I guess I can't really say. That is strange though. Maybe it's just because there's so many games on DS is why they're like that, but I don't know. Either way, that's a little odd. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think a little face thing would be kind of fun. I gotta figure out how the document that like Spike uses works usually. I gotta figure out some spreadsheet magic. It's probably not too hard, honestly, but yeah. I kinda wanna do that in the future. That'd be a fun thing. Anything to spice things up, you know? Whee! Alright. Do I wait for the boost, for the big meteor? I shouldn't really I forgot, it's elimination race. I am very far ahead. It does not matter. You know what they say, though. Don't get eliminated! No composer either? That's so weird. Are there any music credits at all anywhere? I guess? That's all I can think of is that the music's just credited individually or something. Like somewhere in there, but I don't know. I'll probably see what the upgraded landmine is, but oh well. Ooh, nice. It's just 3 landmines, that's all it is. Okay, cool. Edsel Dope. Can't tell if that's someone's name or like a band of some sort. Because of dope there being the second word. T-Rex Rush? Ooh. Alright, 4 opponents once again. I can do that. It's a composer, gotcha, yeah. Last name Dope is interesting, but I'm here for it though. American musician, lead singer, rhythm guitarist, and main songwriter for industrial metal band Dope. Well, I guess there we go then. Most intriguing. Wonder where he got that name from. I was trying to drift again right there. Yeah, I got nothing for that. That's so weird. I got no additional meter there. It just moved on with its life. Alright, glad I hit them. Love to see it. Gotta catch up to the last person now. That, or I can maybe just let the guy like behind me catch up. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, well, they still have a shield around them. Never mind. I will just drive fast. How about that? Heard thinking of Stack X? I've heard of that at least. Damn. Well, there we go. That would explain the rock soundtrack we're hearing then. A little more. Nice shot. Hell yeah. It's a pseudonym. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, which Dr. Way? Which one? Ah, you know. You get it. Wait, what did it say? The Swamine. Okay. Southwest Mine? I don't know what that would mean in this case. Super wide mine. I don't know. I have no idea what it means. But honestly, good soundtrack in this game. Edsel Dope did a good job. What can I say? That's so many points. Sheesh. It better give me something. Yeah, there we go. I already had the mirror. Nice. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, how am I supposed to get those items there? That's slowing way the hell down. Come on, game. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's just right here. Oh, almost nosedive again. Right into the ground. Oh yeah, absolutely. All the tiki heads and stuff. There we go. I was waiting for that. Yeah, all the tribal stuff everywhere. It's like a... No, okay, it's just like 2 loops there. I thought it was 3 for some reason. So we got a lot of points there last time, so I thought maybe it was like 3 loops or something, but nah, it's just 2 short loops. A lot of people are so obsessed. I don't know why, like, a lot of creatives back in like the mid 2000s, early 2000s, like 90s or so, was obsessed with like tribal stuff like this. But a lot of media used like tribal characters, I guess, which is intriguing. It's definitely culturally insensitive. That's why it's not a thing these days. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah, they had like the GBA, I think, the SP with that. I want to say it was so weird. Mars the Travel Tattoo is so, I don't know if it's cursed, but it's just strange, I guess. Yeah, pretty much, Roberta. It's just so odd. It was just it's just a thing that kept happening over and over again, that era. It's very strange. A lot of people with their house with tribal African artifacts and stuff. That's unfortunate to hear. Very odd, honestly. But yeah. Gotcha. I don't think I've seen Frasier before. I think I might have when I was a kid because my dad watched it occasionally, but like, must watch Seinfeld. I just remember the opening of it, like the whole like, you know, the buildings being outlined. That's all I remember about Frasier. They should give Mario Lord back tech too. Yeah, give him a tramp stamp. He needs it. He would love that. It's his thing. Ay. Nah, there's a lot of DS games with good quality soundtracks, honestly. But there's also a lot of like cheaper DS games with not good quality soundtracks. But also, to be fair too, you're probably hearing us in headphones as well. Whereas normally you're hearing this stuff through like speakers. We're playing on the DS itself. That also helps too a little bit, I'd say. It does sound good though, either way. Tooie is, oh my god, Tooie. God, the game's so fucking good. That's why it's my final game I'm playing for this project, but yeah, whenever that happens in the future. That game means so much to me. God, the game's so good. I forgot we're doing Elimination Race again. I totally have forgotten this. I'm not gonna boost until after this section here. Rhythm Heaven's also really good too, yeah. The thing I like about the Tooie soundtrack though is just how like listenable it is overall. Like if you're just like listening to just that soundtrack, you know, without even playing the game, it's just like there's so much great variety of music in that soundtrack, and it's all just like really, really good. Every single bit of it. Even O parts. Even that song. It's just a fun time. Like, it sounds good on a DS itself, and like, in order to make it sound good as it did, and like, they had to like cut off some of the songs. So like, it's like the full version of it, you'd have to like listen to the CD for, the soundtrack CD for at least, but yeah. You can just listen to it on YouTube, you know, these days, but yeah. But yeah, Tooie good. Authoring Car C player? Hell yeah. My last road trip I took to Minneapolis for Midwest Speed Fest, I listened to Wii soundtrack again then. And god, it's still so goddamn good. It's so damn good. Well, yeah, there's at least one song that's like non-NA localization for whatever reason. That much I do know. It's a good song too. That's the weird thing. I forget what the song's called, but I know that's at least a thing. Not sure why they made that choice, but yeah. Here we go. It did. It did have more bangers. It's so good for that. and more like, add more to the story too in post game. But yeah, people give Final Remix too much flack. The game's great. It's a great port of the game. I don't care what anyone says. I just think that game is pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Because it's like my favorite game of all time, but yeah. Okay, so I hit them just now. That means you are free to be hit again. All right, well there we go. I had a feeling it was just like the car that you hit. You last hit has a shield around them, and then the last car you hit just doesn't have a shield around them like that. I had a feeling it was like that, but I didn't know if that was true or not. But now I know that's true. There we go. Now we're good. All right, T-Rex Rush. Here we go. That's valid, honestly. Like, the gameplay does change up a good amount because of that. That's definitely valid for sure. It is a game that indeed uses the DS features extremely well. But yeah. That's so mean. Why would you do that? I wanted to use that item. No. I use it during... I'll use it later, I guess. I EMP'd again. I was gonna use it here, but, you know, whatever. Can I go past this loop? No, I can't. Okay, we'll use it right here. Whee! Oh! Okay? Okay, I can press Y to go back up here. Okay, well, there we go. Didn't see that one coming. I didn't option select. No, it's not the option I thought I selected, I guess. I don't know. Interesting course here, honestly. Yeah, your control gear is the ones that drop it. Damn. That's valid for sure. That being said, though, if you do ever like get overwhelmed when playing that game with having control 2 characters and stuff, just hold down. If you just hold down, then whoever you have on your top screen will just continuously dodge over and over again. And it shouldn't get in your way if you want to just like control Necro on the bottom screen. That's it. That's my pro tip, I guess. I did it again. It's so easy to do, just go through that gap there. It's so easy to do that. I should go to the right next time. That sounds fun. Wrong way, bozo. Yeah, it looks like it. I couldn't do anything for a bit there. It was really weird. It wouldn't let me accelerate either. Just gonna place that mine upside down on the track. It's chill. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Cause yeah, the game has like some of my favorite characters, some of my favorite story, like probably my favorite story in like any video game in general. So like, yeah, I want people to experience that. You know? Okay, I went the right way. Nice. I thought it was like the next turn there, but thankfully not. This way seems like it's a lot longer than the other way, though. But it's got a cool T-Rex, therefore it's the better way. I'll make the rules. That's just how it is. Nice. T-Rex rush. 300 hardware points of 1 stun alone, 5 points of weapons. Well, probably gonna hit them with weapons at this point, but I get 300 points on a stun. That's easy. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, so I have a feeling this game's gonna be mostly just the same courses, but then I have to do it all again on other difficulties. I think it's what's gonna be the whole time. I don't know if that's what's actually gonna be. Like, I don't know if I unlock anything for doing that. Maybe I just get credits. Oh no, credits are in the main menu. Never mind. I forgot. So really, I could just probably beat this and be good. Like beat all 3 areas and be good probably. But I don't know. Probably don't have to do the other 2 difficulties or anything, but I probably could if I wanted to. I'm having an enjoyable enough time, I would say. Like, I can probably do that and be good, and I can probably do like the rest of the difficulties if I wanted to, and I won't complain or anything too much. Hello. There we go. Now give me a supercharge, please. There's someone right behind me here. He's right behind me, isn't he? Ooh. Give me the thing. Thank you. Bam. Just supercharged waiting room. That's all this is. I swear. Once I figured out supercharging, like what supercharging is and how it works, like, yeah, it became so much easier. Because you just wait for the boost, and then you supercharge, and then you get 3 boosts. And that's very broken, to say the least. They really can't catch up too easily when that happens. Nice. Alright, next one's the tournaments. Let's do it. Yeah, those ones seem really good too. Alright, Jack Hammer. Just get the demon next, which I'll probably use for a while because that's good speed stats. Nice. Alright, what else can we talk about? I recently tried out a bunch of Picross games on my Hack 3DS. One of them being Pokemon Picross, which I was a little disappointed by because it's like a freemium sort of game. and I can't really. I'm pretty sure I can't purchase any like the things I need to like advance the game anymore. I'm pretty sure I can't purchase those. They're called pick rights in the game. So I have to do like the free puzzles every day to advance it, which is not going to work out. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to drop that game at this point. Which is unfortunate, but can't exactly purchase the cool things I need, and I earn 30 a day and need like 800 next to the next area, so it's like I can't really play the game anymore. So I probably could have dropped that one in the end. Which is a shame, because the game has some fun mechanics to it. The game has some legitimately really fun mechanics that I like about it. So it's actually quite a shame that's how it is. Oh, I thought I missed that. I in fact did not miss that. I'm that good. Nice. There's probably like a hack save or something I can get that just has like infinite pick rights or whatever. It's probably something I can download for sure. That wouldn't shock me. Because the game definitely needs that at this point, if it doesn't exist already, of course. Just a shame that it's a cool Picross game that with some unique mechanics that I like a lot about it that I can't really play anymore. But it is what it is. Like getting every single puzzle is essentially a Pokemon that you capture. And that's a lot of fun because they also have like certain powers they can use, and you get more pick rights and stuff and also different like slates, I think is what they call it, which unlock like a giant picture after a certain amount of time, like after you get like a certain amount of them, which is pretty cool. Slates or plates or something. I don't remember, but yeah, either way. Like, it has some cool stuff going for it. There's, like, challenges for using, like, certain Pokemon combinations or certain moves that Pokemon have, and they give you more funny money, I guess, if you do that. And, like, that's cool. I like that, But, they give me so little in the first place, so I can't really play it anymore. Unfortunate. Yeah. That's a shame about Rusty's as well, because that game's cool, from what I know. That was like the whole deal with that game, is that it was a freemium thing, and the guy just kind of taunts you with different games, and like kind of like tries to make you buy it. They eventually give it to you for free, I think, but yeah. It's kind of a fun take in that sort of formula. Just can't really, do that anymore. That's a shame. Oh, did you play it too now, damn. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Just like, I want to go through and like play through all the puzzles there, because I like Picross. But I can't exactly do that anymore. Has a eShop account, like person game? Well, let's see if we can add them, but you can't add them anymore at least, but that would make sense otherwise if you just had extra funds there. I personally used all the rest of my funds on my my eShop accounts like before the eShop went down to get a few things. So I can't really do that anymore. Quite a shame. Yeah, that's like you're talking to Rusty in that case. That's the whole dealio there. You like talk to him and he gives you like games to play. It's kind of cool. It's a neat little like take on the freemium formula. I never played it back in the day, but I heard people like rave about it a little bit. It's actually like pretty good other than like beyond that fact. But yeah. I Haggles and Show one to rip off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Battery Care was kind of like that too as well, I think. I never used it though. Probably should have tried it at some point, but oh well. Too late now. All know about that is the bunny, the little bunny mascot they have. It's also in Smash. It's an assist trophy in that game. One unfortunate thing too, that's not they can't do anymore because of like 3DS Online getting shut down is Spot Pass. And with Spot Pass, Puzzle Swap or like any other feature that gets updated on Street Pass cannot be completed at all without Spot Pass, unless you already have all the puzzles downloaded. Because in my case, I learned that last year when I tried to put all of my puzzles from I transferred my data from one 3DS to another, and all my puzzles from Street Pass did not get transferred because Spot Pass is down. So, yeah, I only have like the 7 default puzzles I think now on Spot Pass, and that's it. Which sucks though. I keep Street Passing people, and I can't get more puzzle pieces anymore because of that. Spoof passes for expired events? I don't know anything about that, but if that's the case, I gotta look into that for sure. I just want all the Street Pass puzzles, you know? I just wanted to be able to get all of them again. I can't do that without Spot Pass, apparently. That's all I know. At some point, I should probably like hack the 3DS I use for Street Pass and just get all the rest of the Street Pass games. That'd be a good idea too. I already completed Me Force, and I recently completed it's not Find Me or Find Me 2. It was like, how was it? Slot Car Rivals. That's the one. Those ones are fun. But Me Force, like after you beat it, has like a New Game Plus that doesn't really do much of anything. So like I didn't really try it out again. So yeah, hello, guy. This game's alright for sure. It's a good enough racing game, I would say. It's got stuff going on with it. There's content to it, so like, and it's fun to play. And I can't complain too much, I guess. That's all I can really say. I played Pets Horseshoe Ranch before this, and that game was pretty nothing. So this is a good break from that for sure. Good follow up to that game. That's all I know. Almost done Street Pass puzzles. Nice. One piece per Street Pass. Yeah. And they use like play coins as well to get puzzles occasionally, or puzzle pieces rather. That's why I did a lot back in the day. I would just use play coins to get some puzzle pieces whenever I got them. Yeah, big upgrade for sure. I get that one on 1. This is getting like a pretty decent score for sure so far. That's all I know. Whoop. Oh, you're close, yeah. That's probably the max, I imagine. It's not like they add more puzzles after all. That's probably the max. I think it was around there as well when I on my old 3DS before I transferred my data and couldn't get all my puzzles back. Oh no, Rubio has a boost. No, go away, Rubio. No. Beat that. Hot Wheels, eat that. Points out like a ball of lint. Eat it. Ah. You can't tell me what to do. I'll eat all the Hot Wheels. It'll burn my insides. They're so hot. Ugh. We all did say that, at least once. This is true. Eat gnats? Oh god. What is this? Fear Factor? What is this? The year 2000? I don't know. Me out here referencing Fear Factor. What am I doing? Sheesh. I forgot that show existed until I said it just now. I'll be so real. I barely even watched it back in the day. Oh, hello there. I should not lose to you. That'd be a good idea to not lose to you. Of all the ideas I've ever had, not losing this car right here, this bows over here would be a good idea. It'd rank up there for sure amongst my ideas. At least I'll be able to play every DS game that at least North America. Frick! I can't do that. No. But there'll be bad games I'll play sometimes. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Can I get a boost, please? Beat that. I'm still not getting my boost, and now I'm getting owned. Just a little bit. Screw it. Get supercharged. Speaking of I guess like speaking of like 2000s properties, I had DS games for whatever reason. Do you know that Jackass had a DS game? And Pimp My Ride? Both of those have DS games. And PS2 games, of course. That's what came out, but yeah, that era. Those are both games I have to play at some point. I don't know what Pimp My Ride is going to be about. Like, it can't just be decorating cars after all, but who knows, I guess. It's not, no. We're not playing Wild World yet. It's not growing the list. Big Domino toppling competition? Takeshi's Castle? / MXC? There, I guess that's like one part of it. Never mind. If it fell over, you reacted to the turbo, you got shot in front of him? Oh god. I'm not sure which one that is though. But that does sound interesting. Oh, it was a recent thing. Okay, gotcha. I've seen some weird, like, Japanese game shows online, though, just from random YouTube clips, at least. Which is always a good thing whenever you get one of those. And there's, like, the classic, like, you know, the one where the guy rolls, like, where they roll, like, tires down a hill or something and then measure, like, how far the jump is when it goes off a ramp, like... That's a classic right there. The final tire is like a truck tire. It just like breaks the ramp entirely, and they have a hard time stopping it. It's so good. Yeah, I played a lot of New Leaf when back when I first got my 3DS. That game was amazing. So I decided to play Wild World eventually. I played New Horizons as well during the pandemic, just like everyone else did. And that game was alright. I didn't like it as much as New Leaf, though. But Animal Crossing's fun. Whenever Wild World comes up, I'm excited to play it for sure. That's a series that I think I enjoy, I'd say. One season on Fox and did very badly. Damn. I forgot Tubi existed. Actually, I barely even know what Tubi is. Which I guess that's to my point, I would say. Oh, I thought it was my last lap for some reason. I guess I'd do one more. I was not paying attention. But what's Mooby? I don't even know what Mooby is. I'll just be good. Goal for it, yeah. I'll probably just play until I get until I think like there's not much else I can unlock for Animal Crossing. But for sure, all that's be a good goal either way. So I'll probably do that and call it good. But we'll see. I don't know. It'd be a fun thing to like check in on occasionally. For movies, gotcha. So it's for movies, not television shows like Tubi is, I guess. I see. Poob has it for you. That's what it feels like, you know? Ay. No, like freebie. You're just making that up. That's just a free Eevee. You can just take them. You can just take that Eevee over there. It's fine. Alright, cool. We got Ack now, which should be the last area, I think. I think there's only like 3 areas in here. The demon! There they are. Now we're Maverick. Yeah, there's only 3 areas, but I can 100% everything too, if I really wanted to. Maybe there's a 4th one. No, there is. Never mind, because that was Bowling Alley. That's not in this game. Unfortunate. Yeah, Burlesque's the next one. But yeah, we're going with Demon for a while. Whoa, look at this map right here. I think we're like a Blue Sky post at some point that was had something like that. Talking about like different streaming services where it's like, oh, I want to watch this. I want to watch X-Files here. It's not here. It's on Piss TV or something. It's on some like obscure like streaming service that no one's ever heard of, like something like that, you know. It's like Mooby and Tubi sounds like it's made up, honestly, and people were just trolling me, but it's real, so you know. And I know it's real in this case. I've vaguely heard of it at least, but yeah. Yeah, good old Piss TV. That's where it is. That's where you can watch X-Files and Current Year. The classic. And honestly, with stuff like that, it's no wonder like DVDs are making a comeback, you know? Or I just buy a DVD or something now, or like a Blu-ray or something at this point. That's what it feels like to me. Maybe I'm just a boomer now. I don't know. But like having the physical media of like a show you like a lot is better than just like buying it, because sometimes when you buy it, you just don't get to keep it, you know? I think at one point I bought all of Invader Zim on YouTube, and then I don't have it anymore for like no reason. So yeah, and I love that show. So it sucks I don't have that anymore. I go on my YouTube account, it's not there. I don't know why. I bought it during the pandemic because I wanted to watch it, and it was very good and funny. But I don't have it anymore for like no reason. And say anything about like it expiring or anything like that. It's gone. So physical media it is. If I want to watch that again, I guess, you know, or pirating of some sort. Either way. Like if all these different like streaming services, it's no wonder people pirate so much. Cause like yeah. I haven't lost stuff being exclusive and like stuff rotating out and streaming services. It's like, yeah, why would you buy a streaming service just for one thing, you know? I don't know. The reason is convenience, I guess, but even still. I watched anything with during class on YouTube. Oh hell yeah! Funnily enough, coincidentally enough, during swim meets, I actually watched Invader Zim on my iPod Classic with one of my classmates, like a couple times. We would just do that or like play Pokemon or something. It was cool. It was a good time. That's the cool thing about swim meets is that you can just kind of dick around when it's not your turn to swim. That was something I would just do a lot. I would just like listen to music or like, you know, watch TV or a movie or something. Or play like Pokemon or something on my DS back then. It was a good time. I'm thinking of getting like a YMCA membership recently. Just so I can go to the pool there and like have a good place where I can just swim it whenever I want to, you know? It's like close to my house too as well, so it's like, yeah, I should probably just do that. Just for that reason alone. I miss swimming. I miss like swimming all the time. I just like swimming, I don't know. I just noticed a shortcut there. I just now saw that. That's fair for sure, yeah. I watched a lot of TV growing up. I was kind of glued to that thing. I would do like with TV what I do with like streaming on Twitch these days, or not me streaming on Twitch, but like watching streams on Twitch these days. I just like have a stream up and then just watch and then I do my own thing on the side, you know. But in this case, I would like, you know, watch a TV show and then like play like some sort of like GBA DS game, maybe some other game like that. Where I'm like, there's nothing on TV. I just do that on the side every single time. That's how it was for me. You're not paying full attention, but paying enough attention, I guess. Dropout's very good. Vouch for Dropouts. Dropout rules. Do parties even worse in the school. We had fun. That's the important thing, is we had fun, honestly. Hell yeah. Like, I wasn't the best at swimming. I was good at water polo, though, honestly. I was pretty decent at it. I was slow in the pool, but, like, I'm a big guy, you know? I'm able to, like, play defense well and all that good stuff, you know? At pretty decently far reach as well, you know? Like, yeah. I don't mean, and I was like, I scored a decent amount of goals, I think, honestly. I'm good at, like, assists especially, too. That wasn't too bad. Just, yeah, I couldn't swim very fast. But I got my purpose, you know. But yeah, me being nostalgic for going in the pool so much is, why I miss swimming so much, you know? I'm nostalgic for water polo and, like, my swim meet days, you know? One of these days I'll get that YMCA membership and just do that. Also add in, like, 3 seconds. Sorry about this. I just realized this right now. My bad. I'm gonna finish this elimination race here, and then we'll go to break. That's what we'll do. But yeah. And there we go. Cool. Background noise is very necessary for me too, yeah. I usually put on a Twitch stream while doing stuff. Or like a YouTube video or something. That's usually what I do. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Ads gonna play in a second, so enjoy the Tooie soundtrack or whatever plays after this. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I hope y'all get out of the situation for sure, because like, yeah. Once I got out of there, my mental health improved immensely. But it's like, yeah. Having to deal with just people who don't respect my privacy is just absolutely the worst. Yeah, for now, back to racing at least. Best of luck. Once you get out of there, your peace of mind will be a lot better. Trust me. And the Wii version, nice. So this version has it plays really well, I must say. That being said, though, it's missing a whole set of tracks. So the Wii version is definitely better for that regard because it has all the tracks in it. This one has 12 tracks total with different stuff to do in it, but like every other version of the game has 16. It's missing the whole bowling alley area. That's not even in this game. I've not seen the Wii one though. Yeah, if you want to, for sure. I wouldn't be opposed. This game is pretty neat for what it is, honestly. It controls well. It has good mechanics to it. Like, ain't a bad racing game for sure. Oh, slowing down. And also, there's guidance and plenty to do, which I appreciate for sure. I think for the most part, it's the track's design's pretty good. This one's kind of a dud because we're going up and around the same way like this, and these ramps are a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. I'd say I'm enjoying this one personally. Oh, I missed the I am there. That's fine. What just happened? That was weird. It was like slowing down on its own and like drifting to the right on its own. That was a little weird. That was a little strange. Yeah, absolutely. That being said, though, I had Hot Wheels Stuntman Driver for Game Boy Color as a kid. That one, I have fond memories of, but it's not a good game. It's just really hard for no reason. To the point where, like, I'm pretty sure I never beat that game ever. I tried being on stream years ago, and I still couldn't beat it. But like overall, like this game's pretty good, I'd say. It's hard to really mess up a racing game unless you like just can't go fast in any capacity. Like it didn't mess up this one, so it's chill. World Best Driver. What's that one? Like what's this that for? Never heard of that one before. What makes it so bad? Like I tried the yeah, it happened again there. That was weird. I tried the Hot Wheels. I think it's Hot Wheels Unleashed at one point. And that game was like okay, but like it's passable, but it wasn't it's not like super good. But like that was alright. It's kind of like this, where it has a lot to do, which I'm okay with. G-Bone, that was good. It has a kid. Nice, nice. Yeah, I only had that like Game Boy Color one I mentioned. I played a little bit of like, I think it's Hot Wheels World Tour, I want to say is what's called, on N64 at one point, because I have on my EverDrive. And that one's pretty fun too. I'm not like, whoa, Hot Wheels World Tour, whoa, it's so good. It's not like that for me, but it's fun enough, you know? One of those things. Alright, big boost. It's still wild how you can just get like 3 boosts by supercharging it. It's not just like one long boost or like a faster boost or anything, it's just, you get 3 boosts now. Have fun. Have fun winning. You're gonna do that now. It's not a bad thing. It's just like I'm surprised that's what they went with, you know. Much more stunt detail than racing oriented. Gotcha. Oh, I don't know. Firebird Games has some decent stuff, but I can always speak for them because I played what is it called? What's it called again? It's like Race Driver Crane Race. That's what it was. It was Race Driver Crane Race on DS, and like that game was a good enough racing game, I'd say. It had some glitches occasionally, but like it was still pretty fun. Wait, did we play Grid for them yet? I forget. Hold on, I'm gonna check. There's another game we played for them at some point too, I think. Let me see real quickly. Firebrand Games. We've not played Grid for them yet, no. Grid's the one I know that like that's the one that know them like it's like one of their better games as far as I'm aware, at least. Oh, Track Tag is also made by them too, apparently. And Need for Speed Nitro. Yeah, Race Driver there. They have Trackmania DS. Oh, the other one I was thinking of was Crayola Treasure Adventures, which is not a racing game. That's the other one I was thinking of. That's what we played for them. Notably not a racing game, Crayola Treasure Adventures. That's what it was. Ay. I mean, compared to Mario Kart's, it handles pretty well. That's all I'll say. It handles very well, I'd say, in general. I mean, like, we don't have like funky like left-right drifting or anything, but like it controls well. That's what I'll say about it. It's got good controls, and we go pretty fast, so can't complain too much. Life Shoe is a very good gaming experience. It's spans so much on it. Oh, that's good. That's good. There's movement tech? Hold on. They can jump in side shift buttons? Ooh. Now we're talking here. Now we're talking. That sounds fun. That sounds very fun. Honestly, that's always a fun thing to add to like any racing game. It's just like something whimsical like that, you know? Like a jump button or like something a normal car wouldn't normally be able to do, you know? I love that. I love that so much. More racing games need that sort of thing. In my opinion, at least. They do a little bit Zakah, yeah, but it's not like you need to do them in this case to really enjoy it, thankfully. But also, I didn't really enjoy it too much on its own, so there's that too. It was alright. Very grindy, but like, that's not inherently bad. Took it out for 2? That's good. That's good. I should try 2 then, in that case. Maybe I like it more than the first one. I just got the first one on sale at one point, so yeah. There we go. Now we're good. Hairpin Highway. Oh, it's pinball time. Let's go. The Demon. That unfortunately seems like a common thing. But you got Astrobot, I imagine. Astrobot's really good. That's a game I personally want to play, but I don't have a PS5, so yeah. I feel like I'd really enjoy Astrobot if I ever had a chance to play it. Which might not be for a long time. If at all. Yeah. But one game of the year, after all. It's gotta be pretty decent. This car needs to go away. Needs to buzz off. Get out of here. Bam! This course seems like it's mostly reusing the last track, which is not good. There's a pinball table right here, but like we barely go on it. That's a little strange. I like this area though. Sure, top tier? Hell yeah, hell yeah. So I've heard. Like, that's a game I think I got really I really enjoy it, but yeah, no PS5. I think one of my housemates is a PS5 though. Maybe I should just borrow one time. I don't know. No, my thing. I want to use the thing. Yeah, the pinball table is only like right here in a very small section. So like, why is it called Pinball Pursuits if it mostly uses like the last area? Whatever. I don't know. Boy, hope someone got fired for that blunder. I think I watched like the Astro Boy anime a little bit on Toonami growing up. I don't remember like anything about it. For whatever reason, a little known Cartoon Network show called Robo Boy stuck with me. I don't know why. For some reason, I remember that show pretty vividly, and I can't tell you why. It wasn't very good. But yeah. That being said, though, I know Astro Boy Omega Factor on GBA is really good. I still need to play it, but I got a card of it years ago. Feature that if you kill all the drivers you automatically? I don't think so. There are elimination races like this one right here, but you don't win automatically by doing that. There's also rampage races where you have to like defeat a certain amount of cars to win. It's like 5 in this case usually. Yeah, the game's apparently really good. It's also a treasure game, so it's probably pretty hard too. But like, I don't know, I like WarioWare. Or not WarioWare, Warrior World, rather. But also I hated Bango Spirits, so there's that too. It's always a toss-up of treasure for me. I haven't tried Mischief Makers yet, but I should try that from them at some point too. There's a lot of games to play. Video games are cool. Shouts to video games. Honestly, I actually got a little bit less excited for Switch 2 recently, because I was under the impression that Forgotten Land was like a launch title that I can play on Switch 2 with the upgrade, but turns out the upgrade with like Starcross World and stuff doesn't come out until the end of August. I did not realize I had to wait a little bit for that. So I guess I am gonna get a Switch 2 and play a bunch of Switch 1 games on that, and also Mario Kart World for a while until it comes out. Or until something else comes out that I want to play, but yeah. Seems like it. If your birthday is August 28th or later. I've not seen the Astro movie, no. I've not seen that. I've only seen like a little bit of the anime on Toonami and I barely remember it. That's about it. Was not as memorable for me as like Bo 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 or anything. That's one I remember for sure. Because it was so ridiculous over the top, that's how it is. It's freaking wild. That's why I'm surprised it got localized, I guess, looking back at it. It's not like, you know, a bad anime to watch by any means. It's just like, I'm surprised something that's very, you know, very Japan in its humor got localized here in Toonami, but, you know, I'm glad it's here, you know, I'm glad they did that. Almost got the tournament, I guess. Yeah, in my case, like the Switch 2 is gonna replace my Switch 1 because the Switch 1 can't stay on for like 2 hours anymore. I think it overheats in like 2 hours now, so I can't really use it too much. So I'll probably mostly play Switch 1 games on that I want to play for a while. That's my thing. It's also like the biggest reason why I want to get it day one as well is because My Switch 1 is not working too well anymore. So, yeah. Because, like, I wasn't super into Mario Kart 8 or anything. Not by any means. So Mario Kart World, hope is a little more fun for me. But, like, that's not the reason why I want to get it, you know? I watched a little bit of that as a kid, I think, but I didn't remember, like, anything about it. I know as an adult, though, if I watch it now, it'd be great, because I've seen many clips of Vegas XLR. It's pretty good. I think everyone wish they had more seasons, honestly. It was a very funny show. Same goes with, like, Symbiotic Titan, honestly. I watched that show all the way through, I think during the pandemic, I want to say. Which is, like, 1 or 2 seasons, because it got cut off hella early. I'm gonna skip the last 2 over here, honestly. I need to go around the track at this point. Here we go. And zoop. Oh, and zoop. And there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that clip is really good. Why? Yeah. Unlock bedroom? Wait, bedroom? Hold on. What do you mean unlock bedroom? I already have that unlocked. I already played through bedroom, excuse me? Oh, that's difficulty, okay. I see, okay, so it's all the way back here then. I haven't unlocked Nitro yet, but I've unlocked at least next difficulty there. Okay, well there we go. Now I understand. I guess we will play through all that then. Why not? That Barry made? Never! Yeah, whopping 1 season of a cliffhanger. Unfortunate. Voltron Robotech? I never watched those, but I've seen them referenced a lot thanks to Robot Chicken. Watching that growing up. That's all I know. Also, I guess here's the final course of the game, because yeah, there's no other course after this. So hope you enjoy. Hope I enjoy as well. Robot Chicken Jockey. How dare you? You're right, though. Boo. How dare you? Yeah, speaking of the anime, the first time, like, the one I remember most, like, interested in, like watching, like, Toonami Adult Swim as a kid was, Cowboy Bebop. Whenever that came on, I was, like, entranced and, you know, loving it a lot, but it would always be on, like, 5 in the morning or something. Lo and behold, years later, when I have access to, like, streaming services and I'd watch that on Netflix, I watched it again, and holy shit, it's so good. What a surprise, you know? But yeah. I know everyone says it's like like one of the best animes out there, if not the best one, but it's like, yeah, no, I agree. I'm with the general consensus on that one. It's pretty damn good. Hello, Zell. Thank you for the raid. Hope I can stream. Hi, everybody. I'm Shasta. I'm trying to beat every DS game ever made. Today's the podcast episode because we're going through a racing game, and the only thing to do during racing games really is talk about something else besides the racing. So that's what we're doing right now, pretty much. So, what y'all streaming tonight, though? What's going on here? What y'all doing? It's so good. Yeah, it aired so late every single time, but like it was always worth watching because like, God, like, it was amazing. Just everything about it, story, music, freaking all the characters, it was all great. It's like I cried multiple times watching it. Last time I watched it, and the first time I watched it, it's like it's so good. It's your restaurants to fill fats and play pub. Nice, nice. Delicious though. It really is. I never watched Fooly Cooly actually. I never watched that one. That's another one people say is really good. Only has like 6 episodes or something. I never got to check it out though. I'll probably check it out at some point though. Just a matter of doing the thing, you know. I'm currently still in the middle of watching like all of Taskmaster right now. So yeah, I'm almost done though. I'm like at the end of like series 5. I'm going backwards in this case. So I started like the current season, which is now the last season because first season started now. And now I'm at series 5, and the last couple of series are like pretty short. So yeah, almost done. Taskmaster is amazing. If y'all have never seen it before, it's so good. Absolutely. No worries, Ozzo. Have a good one. I'll see you around. Thanks for the raid again. This game's been fun. It's been pretty good. I basically watched like one episode of Taskmaster a night for like a while. That's kind of what I've been doing. It's all on YouTube as well, so like y'all can watch it too for free. They put every episode on YouTube for free. It's awesome. It's so good. Shouts to Taskmaster. Really damn good show. Really damn funny show. It's good. I'm gonna go over here because I didn't realize there's a shortcut here until last lap. There we go. Is it a sequel to Fooly Cooly? Did not know that. And I know that. But also, I didn't pay much attention to Fooly Cooly for a long time. It's one of those things I need to check out, you know. Like John Cena? Magic Knight Rayearth? Wasn't there like a Sega Saturn game or something? Shentok submitted that game to my Hotfix show a long time ago. I haven't had it on though. The show Taskmaster. Now, like, I know Taskmaster's name of like a Marvel person, I want to say. Hold on. Talk about the British game show in this case. I'm talking about that right now. What's the other Taskmaster you're talking about? Is that actually like a? I know it's a Marvel character, but does he have a show just called Taskmaster as well? Oh, okay. Oh, DC villain? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I don't think about that. Mega Invent, but there's an anime has 2 seasons. Magical mech isekai. Gotcha. Sounds like it'd be fun. Okay, it is Marvel. Okay. Interesting. Put out 6 episodes back to back. I caught the whole thing. Nice. Touch for without permanently affecting your psyche. Hell yeah, then. Hell yeah. Sounds like I need to have my psyche poisoned. That sounds like it. Oop.
This is as far as you go.
Yeah, Camilla, thank you for the raid as well. Hi, everybody. I'm Shasta. I'm trying to beat every DS game ever made, and that includes Hot Wheels. Beat that for Nintendo DS, which has been a fun racing game, honestly. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. in a way. But it's good. There's a lot of stuff to do. Can't complain too much, you know. Can I get an exclamation mark DSDS in chat, please, for everyone new to the stream? But yeah, it's pretty cool. What are y'all streaming tonight, though? What's going on over there on your stream? Tell us all about it. I need to catch up to somebody. We're actually like really far behind everybody. Kirby Air Ride? Oh, let's freaking go. I already played Lego Battles. Lego Battles is incredible. I loved that game. I loved Age of Mythology growing up. That's basically Lego Age of Mythology / Age of Empires. That game is great. It also goes for like a very cheap price at every single retro game store I've ever seen it at. Like usually like $10 or something ridiculous like that. When there's so much to do in the game, it's so genuinely really good. It still shocks me. It's that cheap, you know. It's one of those games for me. Lego Battles is incredible. I can't wait to play Lego Battles Ninjago at some point because it's probably even better for all I know. Just the Ninjago version of Lego Battles. I'm gonna turn around right here. Wait for someone else to come up over here. Like you! There we go. Alright, here we go. It's the final tournament, but at this point you're probably gonna beat all the difficulties. Because you're still unlocking stuff after all. It wouldn't make sense to just end off because you're still unlocking things. That's the way I see it, but like, I'll just be doing the same thing twice in a row, I guess. But I don't need Hundo, thankfully. I'm not going to worry about Hundo for this game. We'll just go through all difficulties and call it good, I think. I'm starting to run out of things to talk about in this case. Anyone here sport? I don't know. Anyone here seen the sport lately? Hell yeah. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to the NBA Finals recently, at least, or I guess like conference finals now. I don't know what's going on there currently. Something's happening. You didn't kill any vibes. You're good. Don't worry about it. I've talked a lot. Like I said, this is the podcast episode essentially. that's what you do with racing games for console challenges like this. You just talk about whatever, you know. Talk about 4Kids anime like fighting Foodons. I've never seen that show. I think that was on Fox Kids, and I watched Kids WB growing up. I never actually saw that one in the end. I saw Shaolin Showdown though. That's not an anime. But I watched Shaolin Showdown. That's cool, right? Huh? I don't know. No, but I know about Shengon Woos. That being said, though, there is a Shaolin Showdown DS game, and after seeing the Xbox version of that game on Tapioca's projects, not looking forward to it. That's all I'll say. Not looking forward to that one as much. That game played itself, apparently. It was very rough. It was boring and annoying. Quite a shame. Looking forward to it now. What I am curious about, I liked the show growing up, so like, I am curious about it too, actually, but yeah. I never watched Captain Mikey, no. I've seen clips of it since it aired, but like, never watched it in the end. It was a whack beat 'em up, and apparently if you just let the game alone, it would beat itself. Like eventually, like you just win every fight because you can't really die or anything, and your CPU friends would just beat everyone else up. So you didn't have to play the game or anything. It was one of those things. It was very bad, to say the least. Very bad and very boring to watch. Unfortunate combination, I must say. But yeah, Bleach Epic Yarn is fun. That game's pretty cool. I'm talking to the guy who's played most Kirby games to this point, except for like the Game Boy Kirby games, usually for the most part. The Game Boy spin-offs, I mean. I play a little bit of Pinball Lands. I play the Star Stacker a bit. I guess I haven't played Avalanche, but that's just Puyo Puyo. I don't know. There's a few others I haven't played, but like, yeah. Our game so far, it's alright. It's a competent enough racing game with stuff to do, and like, honestly, that's all it needs to be. It controls well. It has some like interesting mechanics to make it fun. The cars go vroom, absolutely. That's all I can really say. It's a good time. I'm having an enjoyable time with it. I'm not super wowed by it, but it's fun enough, you know. We're also about to win the tournament here in a couple races, and once we do, we're going to the next difficulty, which is like everything we just did, but again and harder slightly. So there's that too. Juman 3DS, nice. Oh, Block Ball. I played a little bit of that as well, but I didn't like Block Ball too much. You know, I like breakout style games like that too. Just like that game's panel is very tiny. Ultimate Muscle is also, I think, on Fox Kids for me, so I didn't really watch it either. I think I saw Slim Curry play a little bit of the Ultimate Muscle GBA game though, which is a wrestling game, as you can probably imagine. And it was okay. DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin. I watched a little bit, I think, of at least DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, I want to say, at one point when I was little, because of Toon Disney. Shout out to Toon Disney. Same with the Mighty Ducks as well, and I think it's called Quack Pack. The one where like Huey and Dewey and Louie get like superpowers or something. That show was not very good, but I have fond memories of it. Oh, Goof Troop's a classic. Oh, Goof Troop, we'll always stick together. Goof Troop, best of friends forever. It's so good. That theme song is legendary. It's incredible. Yeah, wrestling's supposed to be like, what if like superheroes were real, I guess, in a way, and we're just a spectacle. That's the way I've seen wrestling, at least, in recent years. I get that. It's not my thing still, but I get why people like it, after, like, having described me like that, essentially. It's just like people freaking, like, throwing other people around all the time. That's pretty sick, you know? It's just a fun little spectacle. But it's not my thing still. Morton Palmer, welcome to the podcast episode of DS Destruction. We're playing a racing game, so therefore we're talking about anything else but the racing game. Which we'll see how that goes for the next like 6 hours of this game, but yeah. Wrestling is drag, true. Shout out to Mario fans. That is straight up true. Buzz Lightyear's Star Command show? I think I watched that one too growing up. Don't remember anything about it though, but I remember like at least seeing it before, I guess. I also remember like Pepper Ann was another show I saw on Toon Disney as a kid, and like House of Mouse. Pepper Ann was just like, all I remember is just the Freaky Friday episode of it. That's all I remember about that show. I remember that the episode existed, and that's it. And that the theme song is good. That's about it. Oh, already got supercharged. Nice. Some professionals get themselves hurt? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, House of Mouse is not on like Disney Plus or anything, as far as I'm aware. They never add that, and like people have been asking for years. Still not there. There's not much rubber banding in general in this game. I kind of just get away from everyone, and I just win. That's how it's been the whole time. There's also the fact that if I supercharge my boost item that I can get, then I just get 3 boosts, and therefore I get further ahead of everybody else. There's some occasionally in like some of the tracks, but not all the tracks are rubber banding. It's weird. I don't know. It's usually like one car that is like just right up next to me the whole time. It's strange. It's strange it could have been done better, which this is made by the Pac-Man World 3 DS devs, so it's about what I expected from them, I would say, you know? Made by the devs who made us question who the frick Irwin is, you know? Made by the devs who, on the very final level of that game, had a platform that was basically vertical. You had to jump on to beat the level. The game where I would just die randomly by just walking normally through an area, and then just take game over. That game, you know? About what I expected from them. Nitro mode? What's this? Interesting. Burlesque. Oh, it's medium difficulty. Okay. 16 Angels? Super Tsunami. Okay, we're getting more cars. Concept art. Hold on. We got concept art. We gotta see that real quickly. Alright, concept art. Here we go. Yep, that's the art. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a shark. This is all from the mini golf course. And the rest are locked. Okay, so we have to be... We gotta get the rest of the concept art for sure. That's important. Yes, we have Nitro and Inferno. And it's all the same stuff, like 3 more times for all these. Now it's a little harder, I guess. That's about it. My plan is just to beat this. Like, all the way through at this point. Yeah, we got... Like, you should not use Burlesque, because Super Tsunami is just strictly better in every way. Therefore, I'll use Super Tsunami. And they're gone. We're now ahead and we shouldn't get behind, unless we do. Hopefully this means that they'll like try and hit me at any point during this race. Or like, yeah, there'll be a guy like behind me like this. Hopefully that means that's also a thing that'll happen, but we'll see. Something to keep it interesting. It's one of the cover cars? Oh, true, you're right. It's right there. I see it. Hell yeah. It's pretty slick. Oh, there's a shortcut over there. I just saw it right now. Did not see that the first time, but now I see it with my own 2 eyeballs right now. Samurai Jack's really good. My advice though is don't watch Samurai Jack at late at nights. You'll probably fall asleep. Even though the show is really good. There's just a lot of quiet parts. That's my experience at least. There's a lot of quiet parts, which is good. Very atmospheric show, but very easy to fall asleep to it late at night because of that, I must say. The Samurai Jack is really good. Ultra vibing, easy to drift off to. Yeah, exactly. Which is like, that's how the show is, and that's great. Just don't watch it late at night, because you'll just fall asleep to it. You miss all the good parts, miss all the cool action, and characterization, dialogue, and stuff. That's also valid. Mako's a legend. That's so valid, honestly. I'm definitely an emotional type as well when it comes to a lot of the media I consume. I get very emotional like when watching certain things and playing certain games. That's how it'd be. It was good, yeah. So the concept of the final season of Samurai Jack was really cool because quite literally the entire time between like the last season and whenever the previous season rather, and like whenever the revival happened, it was like Jack was just fighting Aku the whole time and couldn't beat him the entire time, like for like 10 plus years or so. And that's what's shown in that. So like, yeah, that alone makes it really cool. Like they literally aged Jack up like perfectly until that point where it got revived. That's pretty sick, honestly. Apparently it's done really well. Yeah, if you have to destroy the obstacle with a weapon? I like that, because that's how it's done in LEGO Racers as well. I love that, actually. That makes having weapons in first place a thing that makes sense, you know? Like, LEGO Racers does that, and that's the reason why I love LEGO Racers so much. One of many reasons. You know? Those cool obstacles you can destroy by just and like create a shortcut by destroying them. Like that's so cool. That's a great concept. More games should do that. I'm glad this game does that on the console versions. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, definitely a lot easier to do that for sure late at night. I feel that, honestly. I'm the same way too. Speaking from experience here. I mean, like, that's definitely the best. That's definitely like the time when you do that for sure. We can get all emotional, you know, late at nights before going to sleep. Nothing else to worry about in the day, you know. Makes sense to me. It depends on the show for me, though. If I get really attached to some characters and something bad happens to them, it's like, no, you know. And for me, it doesn't matter if it's like a TV show or a game. Because that'll get me every time. Like, I felt a little bit emotional yesterday, like, at the end of Star Force, I'm not gonna lie. I felt a little bit emotional, honestly. I got attached to Geo a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. The rest of it would race at the same time. Oh, IGPX. I remember that one too. That show was cool. I don't remember that show too well, but I do remember the concept as well. Yeah, IGPX was cool. It was just giant robots that race. Like, how can you not love that? You should also watch Redline at some point. Redline is just like a giant freaking race where I got planet gets destroyed on at the same time. Shouts to Funky Boy. Redline's sick. It has incredible animation too. Because it literally hand animated for like multiple years. Redline's freaking awesome. It was a tradition among a few people I know to watch Redline every single GEQ for a long time. They still do it, but yeah. I've seen Redline more times than I like to admit because of that. And honestly, that's totally fine. That movie's incredible. I don't mind at all. Funky Boy! Yeah, he's like the giant super weapon. They just call him Funky Boy for some reason. It's great. And he also like he gets like revived and then he just like dies immediately and we're all just like, Funky Boy! No! Poor Funky Boy. What's Avowed? Same game. What's Avowed? I've never heard that game before. Sorry. Okay, games used at GEQs. There's a lot of pinball. The full list went like close to the event, I imagine. But like, there's like House of the Dead there for sure. Spent a lot of time. A lot of like retro arcade stuff. Like, you have like Third Strike machines there occasionally. DDR or like other like racing games like that are also there too usually. Like, a lot of good stuff. They outsource it from like an arcade provider locally usually, so yeah. It was Tokyo Attack, but Tokyo Attack went. I don't know, I just bumped on. That was weird. They went out of business in like 2021, I want to say. Not survived the pandemic, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I think it's just they source it locally now. Oh yeah, F-Zero AX, they have that. Yeah, that's true. That AX, that Crazy Taxi 1 point, I think, as well. Like, a few things like that. Take Shaq-To. They better. Shaq Fu's in the marathon. That's all I'm gonna say. Is that real? Hold on. Can we back up? Is that real? I never know these days with Shaq. He's on like he endorses like everything. Wait, that's real? Wait, hold on. What? Pursues Obsidian game? Oh hell yeah! Obsidian's very good. Yeah, I played New Vegas. New Vegas is freaking sick. I love New Vegas. Hell yeah, then. I'll also check that one out then. Yeah. We don't talk about Shaq Fu 2. Maybe we do. I don't know. We probably shouldn't though. I just know it exists. That's about it. Just like the Battletoads game that came out years ago, that a bunch of people and a bunch of streamers got sponsored by to play. That game came and went so fast. I barely remember it. Let me see. I have to open Discord. Oh, there we go. Oh, from last year? Wait, what? That is real. What the heck? I agree. They better take Shaq-To. They better have that. What? Why is that real? Oh my god. Now, Shaq Fu's never been an off the block until this GQ. Or Silly Block in this case, but yeah. I had to look it up at one point because I thought it was there at some point, but apparently not. This is Shaq Fu's first appearance in GQ, weirdly enough. I'm just gonna check again real quickly. Yep, it's not there. Also, good source if you want to for checking out if a game's been in GQ or not. Bam, GQVods.com. I got you. I don't know who upkeeps that site, but like they've been upkeeping it for years, and bless them for that. I use the site a lot for just checking random things like this. Because, you know, speedrunning circles and all that good stuff. It's not on there yet. Wink, wink. Not until this summer, when Phantom Hourglass and Summer Games Done Quick 2024. Run by Mr. Shasta. Pay for the whole seat, but you don't only need the edge. Excuse me. Pay for the whole Wii U gamepad, but you only need the edge. Same. I submitted that game for like every single GQ for like 6 years at least. It finally got in. I'm so freaking hyped it finally got in. Also, side note too, very excited about sample getting his Superstar Ultra TAS in as well. That's another game I'm trying to get in GQ for years. But in this case, the TAS is much better showing of whatever I can do, so you know, I'm very excited about that. But it is 8% though, so there's still a chance that Hundo gets it eventually. But not for a couple years probably. And that's fine. I ain't too worried about that right now. Oh yeah, Shaq Fu's for sure be on Costa Grande. Wouldn't surprise me if it was also in the Costa Grande tournaments. They have a GQ as well. That would check out. I'll say I'm like really far ahead. Unless I totally beef it at some point. I'm pretty sure I'm not losing this one. But who knows? I could totally beef it. Give me my drift. Come on. I just want my cool boost. Thank you. All right, cool. Oh, never mind. We're done. Never mind. That is true. But Sample does, though. Sample will present that task very well. Because it's not TASPA in this case. It's a person-made Sample presenting it. Which is how it should be at GEQs in general. I'm glad in this case, anytime they show a task recently, that's how it's been. Because yeah, it was kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. That like it's just a random person presenting tasks that people made before, with the whole thing being console verified. It's a good way to get tasks to be seen more. But like, I'm not gonna lie, having the person made present is definitely better than, you know. But that's an aside. Maybe I'm saying too much. I don't know. That's my opinion. Winger's a good dude, though. It's just, yeah, I'm glad more people that made the tasks are presenting them at like big events now. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's better the people who make tasks are, you know, presenting them now more than anything else. That's all I know. That's all I'll say. That itself is a good thing. Also, adds in like a few seconds. Whoops, sorry. I just now noticed that. But it's okay because we just beat this, so we'll go to break right now. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I'll be right back. We'll do one more session, like we'll do a little more of this when we get back. Probably like an hour, maybe less. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go use the restroom and tap and stretch. And you should do the same too. Get a little food if you need to. Get some water. Water good. Back very soon. I'm back. Hello. I forgot about TGM 4. Yeah. I'll probably get shown off at like an event at some point. Especially because it's more accessible to play and stuff than like the TGM games are. Because like, whenever you play one of the TGM games at a live event, they literally bring the arcade boards in. You have to like and they install it. That takes like forever. That takes a while. The setup times for every single in-person TGM showcase is always very, very long because of that. Like, we had, like, TGM submitted the fastest first, and that was a big concern I had when, like, I looked at Games Committee was it just taking forever to set up. So if another run by the same runner, but, like, yeah. That was, like, a huge concern I had with it. Because legitimately, like, every single time that game is in, like, an in-person marathon, it always runs way behind, because, like, just trying to set it up. So, like, I'm glad TGM4 is not an arcade board. Because it'd be cool to have it in person, like, fastest first in the future, or, like, GEQ in the future. And all you need for that is, I think, PC, right? Or, like, a console of some sort, so, yeah. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's easy then. Simple. Very, very simple. Whoa, hello. Oh, okay, I looked away for a second and apparently I flew off a track. Whoops. Damn, whoops. It absolutely is, yeah. We did it once for Calithon 2018, I think. Because Zallard ran Arcade Punch-Out there at our event. It took, the setup for that was very long as well. But it was worth it in the end, because it was Zallard running Arcade Punch-Out, so that's freaking awesome. It was very cursed, like, he had like an arcade board like on like a wooden board they brought, I think. And like we had to like balance it properly, and if like we moved it slightly, it just would stop working. It was very cursed. I'm glad I wasn't the one setting up for that run, because like, yeah, it took a very long time because of that. But yeah. And Marathon done Arcade Super Punch-Out? GEQ might have at some point, but Calithon did back in 2018 in person, so hell yeah, I got that. That's a W there. I got that to glow about, I guess. I don't think the other ones have done it, at least. There's two of them? Oh no, it was Super Punch-Out. Yeah, no, it was Super Punch-Out then. And is it original Arcade Punch-Out then? I actually not know that. Let's say I learned. I thought it was just the one version of it. Oh, I just said Arcade Punch-Out, but yeah, no, it was Super Punch-Out because I remember the graphics being Super Punch-Out. Let me check something real quick. We're going back to GEQ VODs. Nope. Arcade Super Punch-Out, Arcade Punch. Nope. Okay, GEQ has not done Arcade Punch-Out or Super Punch-Out. Well, there we go. W. You know, it took like an hour to set up properly. It was somewhere around that, I think. Yeah, the wireframe one. Actually, let me find the VOD for it. It's on YouTube. Like Calithon, oops, Punch-Outs. Let me just see that. Yeah, Arcade Super Punch-Out. There we go. By Zallard in 15 minutes. Bam. This took forever to set up, but it was so worth it. God, 7 years ago. Sheesh. We streamed this from a place that Twitch helped us find in San Francisco. It was a streaming service called Bebo that lasted like a year and got sold off. But we used their office for that event. It was wild. They had like a old apartment building that got like hollowed out. Like and like we just used like a first floor space and like the third floor office they had. The first floor space was for practice, the third floor office was for everything else. Actual marathon space, and hangout area and stuff. It was pretty cool. Yeah, shoutouts to Bebo, but also no shoutouts to Bebo as well. Apparently, our CEO is like super into NFTs, according to Jeff. After a while, so yeah, which doesn't surprise me. It's a Bay Area company, but also like, you know. Yeah, tech CEO, Bay Area company, doesn't surprise me, but yeah. The whiteboard? I don't remember the whiteboard. Hold on. It's so many buzzwords. I don't remember that whiteboard at all, but you need to show me this like now. I'm very curious. Honestly, I don't remember what Bebo even was. It was like some weird, like streaming software thing that didn't pop off at all. Back when like Hitbox TV was a thing that existed, or Smashcast is known like towards the end of it. I don't know. It was weird. That's all I know. It was weird that it didn't last, and it was sold off like pretty quickly. They got bought out, yeah. It was sold off to some for like hundreds of thousands of dollars or something like that. Somewhere in my parents' house, I still have a shirt that I still have a shirt from their office that they said I can take. That shirt was one size too small, and now it's 2 sizes too small, I'd say. Because I gained weight since then, but yeah. Oop. Watched several times after its bankruptcy. Yeah. We've offered including instant messaging and video streaming. It's actually my Amazon in July 2019 was shut down. There we go. Yeah, and we had in 2018 in this case. Returns new social media site this month after, but in 2022 was once again been shut down, having left beta testing. Yeah, no, that's correct. That all checks out right there. It was your average tech bro office. That's all I'll say. Actually, honestly, while I'm at, I'm gonna post that one video in the Speedrunning channel on my Discord real quickly as well. Why not? I'm just gonna put it there for safekeeping. These are very jank step involving splitting RGB from Borv, VGA Connect, Vern. Yeah, we had to do something like that to make it work for us as well in person. But we got it to work eventually, so that's pretty cool. But it's yeah, nightmare setup. That's why arcade boards aren't used for like in-person marathons ever, if you can avoid it. And it takes forever to set up, like for every single run where you have to use an arcade board. That's for sure. God, it was so bad. I'm glad. In the first place, it was such a stupid idea. I'm glad in the end it died off as hard as it did, because it deserved it. But it's also like, why would you pay millions of dollars for a freaking JPEG? It's like, that's so fucking stupid, like from the get-go. It's one of those things that only like a rich person would maybe think was an okay idea. You know, someone with a shitload of money to burn. But your average person's just like, this is stupid as hell. Why are you doing this, you know? Whoops. You're... Okay, well, there you are. You're respawning. Okay. It's so freaking stupid. So glad it died off. It deserved that. Yeah, no, it's right. It's a year old of a JPEG. You're right. It's not even a JPEG. It's so dumb. And also, his year olds are expiring now, too. So, like, you know, people losing hundreds of thousands of dollars on that, and they can't even see the freaking URL of a JPEG they have anymore. Which, like, you know, rip bozo, get freaking owned. Packwatch, you know? Packwatch, rip bozo. Yeah, it was even stupider and just strictly JPEGs. It's just from the get-go is dumb and like, yeah, just everything about it just freaking sucks. It's like, yeah, I'm glad we're over and done with that now. I'm so glad we're over and done with that now, honestly. That time on the internet was stupid. Big drift. Yeah, I cannot avoid slowing down there, so you know. Yeah, exactly. Which, like, yeah, you can just do that. It's as simple as that. Your thing has no value because you can literally just, you know, right-click save. Among other reasons, too, of course, but, you know. It's just so dumb. It sucks that it happened. I'm glad I can look back on it now and cringe together. We all lived through this. That's stupidity. There's someone right behind me? There is again. What the hell? How'd you get here? Get out of here. Stop that. Stop being near me. You're not supposed to be near me and, like, potentially win. How dare you? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Ah! Whoops. I've turned the exact way a few times now around that corner. Alright, we gotta catch up somehow. The way to catch up in this case is to make him disappear forever, like what's happening right there. But also getting a boost. I can just supercharge that and we're good, but I haven't gotten that yet. Beat that! Still have no idea how to get around this corner, like, well at all. You drift so much. You slow down so much, it's terrible. You can't avoid that. It's so weird. I might lose this because of that, actually. And because I'm not getting a single boost as well. I probably should have not wasted that, now that I think about it. Yeah, I should have not wasted that, hoping for a boost right then. That was a bad decision. Oh well, do I even get the first? I have to get first here at this point? I don't think I do. I think I just get less flames. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. It's fine. They completed that? Ew, gross. Sheesh. I'm not working because they're reading Type sauce all the time? Yeah, it's bleh, gross. So stupid. Every single one of them watched it 20 times. It would have, like, less views then if that was the case. I don't know. I guess that is true, though, yeah. You'd hate watch the first episode and not watch the rest of it, really. So people actually didn't watch the end of it probably were like, wow, there's my NFT. It's in this cartoon. It's like, shut up, you know? It's true. You're honestly spot on with that one. God, what a time. What a terrible cringe time we lived through. On to the next terrible cringe time. Yippee! They're the third one? It's lost media? But hope it's never found, honestly. Hopefully it's never found. I would love that Scream. I would love that personally. Alright, can someone do me a favor real quickly? Can someone check if this soundtrack's on YouTube? I want to add to my playlist. This game's soundtrack's really good. It's growing on me more and more. I'm liking it the more I hear it, you know? But also, I didn't really hate it in the first place, or dislike it anyway. It's just good, I don't know. I like guitars. You got much harder than normal? I've lost one race now. So, kinda sorta. I lost the last race I just went through a second ago. But like, that's about it. I have a chance to lose now, but that's really about it, I'd say. On certain tracks, like this one here. But like, it's not much harder really. It's basically the same game. You found it? Yo, thank you, thank you. Because yeah, I need to listen through this soundtrack now, and also the Mega Man Star Force soundtrack, and add a lot of songs to my playlist for sure. That's what I need to do for sure. I'll have some other ones too, but you know. All I do for that usually is I just like play Smash or something, or Rivals or whatever. Just listen to it in the background. That's normally what I do. If song is good, add to playlist. Bam, you know? Shrimple is that. Shrimple is that. Shoutouts to Fighting Games. I watched a lot of Combo Breaker today. Shoutouts to Combo Breaker. Great tournament. Had Third Strike on today. That was a lot of fun. Shoutouts to Hugo. Watching a little Street Fighter 6 before I started, before I started streaming at night too. Street Fighter 6 is a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, I'm glad AI is like a big thing where it's like if you use it, there goes your reputation as like a company, you know, or like as a creative making something. I'm glad people are making, or I'm glad it's like that, because honestly, yeah, it's just fucking stupid. It's stupid and harmful in like every possible way. Hopefully that's phased out at some point, like sooner rather than later, because like, golly. Oh, we definitely can, Lemon, we definitely can. That's true too, Roberta, that's true too. Once again, Ubisoft proving they're stupid. That's all I know. Which, like, if you've seen this project, we've been knowing Ubisoft is stupid. We've been knowing that. Alright. I'm gonna go back and hit them over here. Oh, they're going through the shortcut. Whoops. That's fine. I'm gonna do this now, and then go back at the guy after this, I think, honestly. My last missile. Nice. We're good. Yeah, pretty much, Roberta, pretty much. Oh, we're on tournament already. Nice. It's going by pretty quickly. Definitely one of the earlier Ass Creed games, yeah. Probably Ass Creed too. That game was pretty good. I don't know though. I take the approach of never mind. I need to play Legends. I do need to play that game. I listened. Okay, on the move up here last year, I forget who suggested it, but someone suggested I listen to the Rayman Legends soundtrack, and I did that, and like, God, it was really good. That's a soundtrack I need to listen through again and add some into my playlist. You know, that's also another one I need to listen to. I think. I just gotta play it too as well. It just seems like a cool game, and like, I've seen people speedrun it back in the day. I think Spike ran it back in the day. That wouldn't shock me. Probably saw him running at one point. And honestly, after playing Rayman DS, which is just Rayman 2 on Nintendo DS, I kind of want to play some other Rayman games. Not the first one, but like the other ones, you know? That's how I am. Is Rayman 2? Pretty good game. Rayman 3? It's alright. Rayman 1? I'm good. Yeah, I heard that one. The Black Betty song, yeah. I heard that in the Rayman Legends. Yeah. It's wild. Which doesn't shock me that's there, considering I played Rayman Raving Rabbids on Wii growing up. There's freaking like Satisfaction by Rolling Stones, a Rabid cover of that in that game, along with some other like weird rhythm songs like rhythm songs like that. It's strange. They just kind of did stuff like that. Rabbids 2 DS has a few Rabbid covers. Oh, baby. Finally, something to look forward to from Ubisoft. I'm kidding. Celebration by Cool the Gang. Alright, y'all, next viewer votes, put that in there, please. Next viewer vote, give me Raven Rabbids 2, please. This is a polite request from Mr. Streamer. Thank you. Thank you. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, it sucks that they did, because, like, they could have both coexisted. I'm not sure why they just went so hard on Rabbids. Beyond just funny mascot, you know? Quite a shame. Yeah, no, that's the reason why. It's because it's Ubisoft. That's really the reason why. Like, what else do you expect? It's Ubisoft, I guess. That's the way I see it at this point. I remember it was like a tweet like a couple of years, like I think it was from like 2019 or something, or 2018 maybe. It was like I had a bad dream one night, then Smash Ultimate. I would go to a Smash Ultimate local and I'd see on the setup there Minecraft C versus a Rabbid, and then I woke up and like pissed myself or something. I don't know. And like one of those things came true. Because Minecraft sees in the game, but imagine a Rabbid in Smash. That could have happened at some point, I think. That's all I know. Yeah, Rabbids like the original Minions. There was, and I've heard it's okay. Probably, I don't know. I know Rabbids Go Home on Wii is apparently pretty good. I know that because I have some friends who run Rabbids Go Home. Shoutouts to Jaxler and Vane. Ran for like a GQ recently. Was it AGQ? No, it was Agent Q. Yeah, it was last Agent Q. Apparently there's a market for annoying little guys, as you learn from Minions as well. Annoying little guys who don't speak English properly, or at all, you know, make gibberish sounds. In the case of rabbits, they just go like, "Wah!" and that's it. They just go, "Wah!" Annoying, silly little guys. People like that stuff, apparently. Banana. Nah, that wouldn't happen at this point. The thought of a rabbit being smashed is hilarious, though. But Rayman would fit way better, of course, if they went that direction. The culture was created, left YouTube, then came back to YouTube before the means existed. Sheesh. Now that's wild to think about. That's very wild to think about. Honestly, I'm with you there, Lubloom. I'm with you there in that one. And I hope that happens. They will do that. It feels like it's inevitable. They will do that. Yeah, freaking James Rolfe's been doing his thing for like over 20 years now. AVGN, baby. God, like, I recently rewatched the freaking AVG episode where it had Gilbert Gottfried on. That's wild he got that cameo, honestly, in the first place. I know he also had what is it, like Macaulay Culkin as well at one point. Like, those cameos are insane to think about with like a web show like that, you know? Just getting like actual like real life celebrities that people know and like, you know, nostalgic for and like famous and stuff just on a web show. That's awesome, honestly. I think it was like 2019, I want to say 2019 or 2020, like pre-pandemic, just barely. It was, I think, about 5 years ago for at least like the Gilbert Gottfried one. I think it was longer for Macaulay Culkin, but yeah. Yeah, Life of Black Tiger, which is a game I never heard of, but I think I was thinking it's perfect for Gilbert Gottfried to be the guy who made that game, you know? Good old Fred Fox. Yeah, 2004. God, I watched AVGN and like Nostalgia Critic before I even watched like YouTube regularly. That's wild to think about, honestly, in my case. Shoutouts to StumbleUpon.com. I used that a lot back in the day, and I think it's how I found like, I'm pretty sure it's how I found like GameTrailers.com and like The Escapists and stuff. Pretty sure it's how I found that. Sheesh. For those that don't know, by the way, StumbleUpon.com it's like a website where you install like a taskbar that would ask you about certain interests that you have, and then like you press a button, and it'll take you to a random page having to do with set interests, which is really cool, honestly. I'd find like random arts and like random videos and stuff like that, and GIFs and a lot of YTMNTs, especially because of StumbleUpon.com. It's wild. I don't use it anymore, but I used it a lot in high school. Good times. Oh yeah, Mataz. I fell off of watching like both of them for a while. Maybe we should start watching AVGN again recently. He still has it, honestly, in this day and age. Yeah, for Shibuya's website. I did not actually take advantage of that in that case. Sheesh. Yeah, good old YTMND. You're the man now, dog. I never even seen the movie that quote comes from, but I've seen the clip of it at least. Wild to me, there's a website based around that one clip. Well, like, inspired by it, I mean. You know, not based around it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm watching that anymore, but I watched that for a while too as well, Billy. Chris the modeler of Pepsi Man? What the hell? Now that's wild. Now that's wild right there. And starts watching videos and game trailers? That's really cool. I did not know it was even a thing. I should have done that back in the day if I knew about it. Damn. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right here for the night. We unlocked mini golf on the second hardest difficulty. We're about halfway through the game, maybe a little less. That's probably a good place to stop for sure. I talked a lot. Shout out to the podcast episode, I guess. That's what this is right here. It's a very like talk about anything else sort of game for sure. That's how racing games are for race console challenges, and it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for talking with me, chat. Thanks for keeping things interesting.